In previous episode, the World Side Inside Out began to explore the mystical branch of Islam, Sufism. We traveled to the origin of the world creation. They say that Adam and Eve came down to the earth right here. We found the place where, according to Sufis, all mankind has been saved from extinction. Noah tied up the ark to this rock. And we visited the cave with a hidden stone, which is believed to indicate the time when the end of the world will come. It's believed that if it touches the ceiling, it is the end of the world. Today we are going to the most mystical place of modern times for Sufis, a temple near the city of Karachi, where, according to local parishioners, all wishes come true. If an animal takes your treat, no doubt everything will come true. But who and at what cost fulfills people's requests is shocking. The World Inside Out with Dmitry, Pakistan. There are representatives of almost all religions. Of course, the main religion is Islam, but there are Christians, Hindus, Sikhs, and many other believers, and temples of all confessions, or almost all confessions, are also here. We're going to visit one of them. You mustn't come there without offerings, so we came to the meat market. We need beef. The offering ritual takes place in various religions and cultures. We used to see flowers of fruit on the altar in front of the shrine, but not animal flesh. In the temple we're going to, they try to please not gods, but living beings. Sufis claim that if bloodthirsty creatures accept a gift, any wish will come true. We need a lot of meat. Assalamu alaikum. Hello. Please tell me, what is the price of beef? 600 rupees. Considering that we need a lot of meat for our offering, it's expensive. 200 bucks? No, we can't afford it. Sorry. There is meat with bones for 300 rupees. We'll take 15 kilos. We can't take less. Why? You'll find out very soon. In the temple. So I have beef hooves, a stomach, 15 kilos of cut beef, and 2 goat heads. Now I need to take it to the car. And we're going to the sacred ceremony. The place we're going to has no analogs not only in the country, but all over the world. This is the Manghopir shrine, and it's named after Saint Manghop. He's considered a saint in Sufism. Sufism is a branch of Islam that differs from classical Islam in its traditions. At least in classical Islam, nobody goes to the mosque with meat. Everyone who comes here is greeted at the entrance by market stalls and friendly Pakistani vendors. Well, we're going to the sanctuary to see what is in the heart of the temple. And it's not just surprising, it's shocking. Look, my friends, look what we see. Crocodiles. Giant sperm crocodiles, huge, bloodthirsty. And they're in the temple. Here the crocodile is a sacred animal. He's worshipped. That's why I brought so much of meat. But before entering this temple, we must ask permission from the abbot. He looks after this place and the crocodiles, and we will now get acquainted with him and ask for permission. This is Khalifa Shizad, the 8th generation crocodile warden. His ancestors dedicated themselves to the service of reptiles. Every day for 40 years, this brave man has been caring for reptiles that can tear anyone to pieces. Welcome. Hello. My respect. Are you the abbot of the legendary temple? Yes, my name is Shizad. My name is Dmytro. They rolled inside out, Ukraine. We've heard a lot about this place. We know that there is no other place like this in the world, therefore we ask to be your guest. Of course, welcome. I've never seen anything like this. It's incredible. Come on, I will show and tell you everything. Just a moment, we've been to the meat market. Is it okay what I bought? Oh no, here are the bones. No way. They can eat only this meat. On a boneless beef, you have pampered crocodiles. Even I eat meat with bones. I like it fried. You bet. They are Sufi crocodiles, just like us. They do not attack, do not destroy, and eat only clean meat, clean beef, and sweets. Sweets? What sweets? Candies, chocolates? Yes, they love chocolates. They are very tasty. The only crocodile we know in Ukraine that loves sweets is a fairy tale crocodile Gena. I hope these crocodiles are just as nice. So boneless meat is good. What shall we do with the goat heads? We will give them to the poor for broth. And how about hooves? To the poor as well. The temple has a special kitchen where we make food for the poor. So not only people bring offerings to the temple, but you also share with people. Of course, if they bring something that is not suitable for crocodiles, we give it to people. So the hooves are not suitable, it's for people. Heads are also for people, but we take meat for crocodiles. My friends, I'm going to the crocodile sanctuary. And frankly, that's scary. Listen, don't they have to attack me? The net is quite shaky. My friends, look, it's fantastic. He's spoken it, and knowing how strong and agile crocodiles are and how fast they can attack. To be honest, I'm afraid for my life and Sasha's life too. One throw and we will be torn to pieces. I don't understand the secret. Why is he treating them like this and coming so close? I have visited many countries where you can find wild crocodiles, and they're always just killing machines. I saw it many times. What huge jaws! Look at this! My friends, here it is. How it's twisting. Great. I interviewed a girl in Brazil whose leg was bitten off by a crocodile. And I've never been so close to it in my life. Our crocodiles are Sufis, therefore they are safe. But you're right, crocodiles are usually killing machines. Every year, crocodiles kill about 1,000 people around the world, and although the head of the temple has assured me that I'm safe and the local animals are sacred and peaceful, knowing the sad statistics, I'm worried, and it's difficult to believe it. But as usual, I will venture to check it out. Come here. No. Never cross the road to a wild animal. Here's his way to salvation. If I stay here, he will attack me. Don't be afraid. What is this sound? The jaws. The compression force is equal to 80 horsepower. If it grabs a hand, then hop, and that's it. It will grab and twist. My friends, this is a standard reflex of any crocodile. If it attacks the prey, first it starts spinning. His task is to turn limbs. So the most important advice, if you, God forbid, find yourself in a situation where you're caught by a crocodile, what should you do first? You need to hug the crocodile, so it spins with you. Because if you don't hug it, it'll twist the limb with the meat and break the bones. It's very important. Thank you for saving me. I would not have come here alone. Of course, you can't come here without me. Firstly, they know me. Secondly, I pray, and it protects us. Because it's a very dangerous species of crocodiles. These crocodiles have not only the upper jaw working, but also the lower one. Check it out. Guys, a dangerous trick. It's not just scary, it's very, very, very scary. The running speed of marsh crocodile is 19 kilometers per hour, which is equal to running speed of an average person. It means that even if theoretically you manage to escape from the jaws of this reptile during the attack, most likely you won't manage to escape from it. Don't be afraid, my faith will help. None of 200 crocodiles will attack us thanks to Allah. To be frank, despite the respect for religion and the incredible faith of these people, I'm scared. A crocodile can eat at once the amount of food, the weight of which is equal to mine. Let's see how safe Sufi crocodiles are when they see me with a piece of meat. Shizad, this one confuses me. It's looking at me and I understand that he has space to dash. You bet. This is a female, and among crocodiles, females are faster and more dangerous than males. This is a marsh crocodile, a wild animal. You're right, they're very dangerous. If they catch you, they will kill you in a moment. My friends, the dangerous trick. Hey you. It has grabbed meat, but hasn't eaten. The abbot's courage is impressive. Not everyone will take food even from dogs, and it's a giant crocodile, but it seems that the reptiles here are really friendlier than their fellows. Have you seen it somewhere? Look at these crocodiles. What is approximate weight? 320 kilos, maybe 280. About 300 kilos, it's a giant. I come to him and say, "Eat please, bite some. Come on, eat please. Here, chew it. Take it, hop, and hop. What a rascal. The thing is that the crocodiles are sacred here, and they were fed so much that they can't move. This crocodile has meat in her mouth, and she doesn't eat it. Only here in Pakistan, they're so full and satisfied with life that they don't want to attack or hunt anyone. They are trying to cope with one task only, to digest the food that is forcibly stuffed in their mouth. Eat one more piece, please eat. It doesn't want to eat. It says, "I'm fed up with your meat." You know, I rely on my inner feelings now. I understand that it's totally unreasonable to see it like this, but I see how they react, and I'm sure there's a secret. For some reason, they don't attack. Or it's the only one breed of good, fat, soft and fluffy crocodiles. Were there incidents of attacking any of the workers or guests throughout the history of the temple? Maybe something died? No, usually we don't let anyone here. We made an exception just for you. And for Steve Irwin, he came with his equipment and wanted to understand why our crocodiles love sweets so much. Steve Irwin is our Australian colleague, TV journalist, researcher, traveler who has dedicated his entire life to animals. He was the most famous journalist in the world who communicated with crocodiles very closely. And he really took a risk. He died preparing for the shooting when he was attacked by a stingray, and his sharp tail pierced him through. It was a great loss for journalism around the world. Didn't Steve Irwin wonder why they're so kind and why they don't attack people? Yes, he did, but they're not kind at all. They're just Sufis, and we always treat them as sacred. Do you want to send a crocodile for a swim, like Steve did? I'm afraid to do it like him, especially looking at these beauties. My friends, it's alive. How the crocodile. I'll grab the tail. Crocodiles won. And you see, nothing happens. Go swimming. He shouldn't bath, and I should not be afraid. Absolute madness. It's crazy. Come on, babe. Be careful. Wow, he's gone. And thanks to the crocodiles, the water became magical. It cures all diseases. If I wash my hands with your holy water instead of sanitizer, I won't get coronavirus? What sanitizer? Compared to this sacred water, it's absolutely useless. If this is the best sanitizer, I will wash my hands, and I'm protected. You're welcome. Never try to do something like this. I'm just doing it to show you that I'm used to become a citizen of a country for a while and trust people. I trust. And that's it. I've reached the limit. You must be afraid. Never do this anywhere else. 1 second is enough for a crocodile to kill a person. Hop, and that's all. Look, they're playing. What is it doing there? These are mating games. And how many males and females do you have? 60 or 70% of females. And how many crocodiles are born each year? Our crocodiles lay 30 or 40 eggs a year. What's going on? You've been indignant that they're too quiet, so they're showing you what they can be. You scared? Of course I'm scared. If 40 crocodiles are born every year, what do you do with them? There are too many here. They're already fighting with each other. That's why we have to take their eggs and destroy them. Don't you think that there's not enough space for 200 crocodiles in such a small lake? Of course, there's enough space for 25 crocodiles. We plan to expand the lake. Despite the lack of space, crocodiles seem to live better than some people. In addition to the usual feeding, reptiles have special ceremonies here. My friends, we're at the altar. You see, there are candies, sweets, and flowers for a unique ritual. We'll hold a very strong ritual with our biggest crocodile called Manghopir. He's 128 years old. 128! No wonder crocodiles are descendants of dinosaurs. May I test a candy? No, it's not for you. I'm not allowed. These candies are only for the crocodile. We'll see a crocodile eating candies for the first time. What are you doing? I'm making the crocodile safe with my magic wand. It's sprinkled with paint. Paint is a mark for people, so the parishioners could distinguish the main crocodile from the rest. And what are you doing now? I'll give it halwa. Can I taste it? My friends, they're incredibly delicious Oriental sweets. Old crocodiles live well. This is fantastic. He eats candy. He really eats candy. Oh my God. I don't believe it's happening. It's like a dream. Scientists say that reptiles' love of sweets is an acquired, not an innate reflex. It developed because locals have been feeding crocodiles with candies for hundreds of years, making it a habit. And what's that? Aromatic oil. It turned out that the crocodile should be fragrant, clean, and happy with sweets for the final part of the ritual. My friends, this crocodile is a symbol of the temple. That's why he's treated like this. Carefully put on him. Like this. We've decorated him. It's a necklace. And why me? Because you are the dearest guest. I have never let anyone come so close to this crocodile. But you're special. I believe that you will be able to show the world that friendly people and sacred crocodiles live in Pakistan. He decided to go into the water. He wants to bath after the ritual. But he's old. He needs to be held and helped to go. Cool. And he is going into the water with all these beautiful decorations. It means that everything has gone well, and he's ready to fulfill people's wishes. Hundreds of people come to the temple to worship crocodiles. They all press their foreheads against the fence as tightly as possible so that the animals can hear their prayers.
Assalamu alaikum.
You came here to the sanctuary of the crocodiles. Please tell us what it means to you. This is a holy place. I came here a year ago when my wife was seriously ill. She had problems with her spine, but after I had prayed and taken healing water from here, she not only recovered but also got pregnant. Her daughter fell ill and she came here to ask for her healing. What is your daughter's name? Muniba. And how does Muniba feel now? She has immediately begun to recover. It's a magical place. We'll come here in our wedding for luck. Please tell me, what do crocodiles symbolize? Why do they fulfill wishes? They pray for us, so we pray to them. What are you going to ask for? We came to make a wish together. We came to ask for a chance to become parents. Will it be a firstborn? Yes, a firstborn. How long have you been together? For 18 years. Did you visit doctors or modern clinics to find out why you can't have children for 18 years? Yes, we've been to doctors and they say we're healthy, but we don't have children. So we decided to come here. What are your first impressions? It's important. Do you feel some energy? Of course, this is a sacred place. It became so due to the great saint who had brought crocodiles here. And since then, the wishes of people who feed the crocodiles with meat come true. If the animal takes your treat, everything will come true. But we are poor people. We have no money to buy meat. Therefore, we hope that crocodiles will help us anyway. We have a full bag. Your wish is very important to have a child, so you need a lot of meat. He got taken it. And this is a very good sign. Excuse me, I'm crying for the first time in 18 years. We hope that good crocodiles will fulfill the wish of Mahmad and Asli. And we're going to see another miracle of Pakistan where money will literally float in the air and you can get rich in just 30 seconds. We are in the province of Punjab. And today we'll see the national pride of Pakistan, incredible races in which only the fastest and the bravest riders take part. I would call it Pakistani Formula One. But cars do not take part in it. It's a very old, elite form of entertainment in Pakistan. Tens of thousands of spectators gather on the day of the competition. Money is literally thrown to the wind, and the richest people bet big. My friends, this is the house of the local shoemaker.
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam.
Hello, I'm Dmytro. Shizad. We heard your name. You're a legend. If you ask fans who they would bet on, everyone says Shizad. That's why we came to you. Glad to hear it. Come in, welcome. Thank you very much. I can see a bull. This is a running bull. Yes, this is a local analog of a racing car. It accelerates to 17 kilometers per hour, but unlike Formula 1, the driver is not in the car. He rushed after him, holding the rope, and instead of a flat racing track, there is a dirty field. And the main thing, the driver does not have the brakes. I heard that the races are organized by tycoons, and they hire riders, drivers for bulls. That's true. Many people drive like that, and that's how I started. But now I have my own bulls. How nervous it is!
Assalamu alaikum.
My friends, it immediately becomes obvious that this bull differs very much from Ukrainian ones because he has a hunch. Our bulls do not have such a hunch. That's why your bulls are called hunchbacked. Yes, we have a special breed. These bulls are the fastest and suited for racing better than others. These are the so-called zebu, bulls and cows that live on the hot Indian subcontinent. Here in the province of Punjab, a special breed of zebu, Thani, is popular. They are very agile and fast. Such bulls are chosen for the extreme entertainment. How many bulls do you have? 10. Will you show us? Of course. Follow me. Like African buffaloes. How giant they are! They race too? No, these are cows. Oh my god, I'm sorry, I haven't recognized them. It has an udder. Do you raise cows for milk and meat? Yes, for ourselves, for sale, and we give it to the bulls. So you feed the bulls with cow's milk? Yes, we give them milk, eggs, butter, fruit, grain, and we also do massage. Massage? Yeah. I think now many people would say, why am I not a bull living in Pakistan? We do everything to make them run better. Come with me, I'll show you my champion. Look, he won the race 12 times. Won't he kick me? No, everything will be fine. Come closer. Don't be afraid. I'm not sure he won't kick me. He's powerful. My friends, he's really like a camel. Look, with such a hump. Do you see the marks on the skin? It's from the massage. And who does massage? Do you call any masseurs? And what kind of massage? Maybe thigh massage is the most popular. We do it ourselves, a special one. Show me how. Let's massage him. Repeat after me, like this. My friends, I did a lot of things, but I haven't massaged a bull yet. And it's a must. And what a massage is needed for? Does it help increase blood circulation, remove stagnation, and make the bull healthier and stronger? Yes, you're right. And it also helps remove excess fat. It's a very risky sport with high bets. That's why racers do their best to be the first. How many times have you been a winner, the first and the best? It's difficult to calculate the exact number. I've been professionally engaged in this sport during 14 years. Every year about 200 races take place, and one of them is the most important. For me, about 70% of them are victories. There is a general rating of all riders, where the number of victories per year is counted. I'm in the first place for 13 years in a row. It's insane. Imagine the popularity of this sport. 200 races a year, and the most important one, which we are preparing for. How old have you been when you firstly saddle a bull? Many children start learning racing from the age of 5, but I studied and started to take part in races when I was 16. Nevertheless, you're a champion. Yes, but it's not so easy to start doing this sport. Riding bulls are very expensive. How much does one bull cost? The most expensive I rode cost 1,000,000 rupees. About 7,000 bucks expensive. And it's not a limit. The price for a good young racing bull can reach $20,000, and special training sometimes costs another $40,000. You can spend this money to buy a new car with a powerful engine. But rich Pakistanis who love this sport do not hesitate to prefer a good bull for racing. Please change. You have to try. Do you think that I can handle it? Yes, I'm sure you will do it. So, why do I need to change? Why not in European clothes? Because you're in Pakistan. This is Pakistan. It has its laws, and you need to wear traditional clothes for training. Come in and change. Shizad left me to change my clothes, and I'm ready to see the most unusual Pakistani bulls. My friends, a multiply champion and winner of many races, Shizad, and I have changed our clothes. One of the most important trainings before competitions, which take place only once a year, is going on today. It's a great honor for you and me to take part and observe how super champions prepare for Formula One. It's cooler than Formula One. You also need to wear this for training. It's like a helmet or just to look pretty. This will protect your head. These are Pakistani security rules. Will this rag protect me from injuries? Allah will protect you. Here people say that everything is the will of Allah. Even if it doesn't protect, it's still beautiful, right? In order to accelerate a racing bull to working speed, a common yard is not enough. We need something like a runway. Here they use a field outside the city. We're going there. And how often do you train? Almost every day. So, can it be called your business? Do you make a living by racing? Yes, this is my passion, my business at the same time. How much did you manage to earn in the most successful months? The race lasts only 30 seconds. During these 30 seconds, I can earn from 10 to 100,000 rupees. In addition, the winners are often given valuable prizes instead of money. For example, I have already won 7 cars, 5 tractors, and more than 100 cows. I'm shocked. And what was the maximum cash prize? 700,000 rupees. $1,000 prize is normal, and he won up to $5,000 in 30 seconds for one race. This market is also mine. I bought 11 stores here and ran them out. So you earned on races and bought a market? Yes. Wow, are you a millionaire? Yes, thank Allah. How do you approximately estimate your wealth, if it's not a secret? About 5 million rupees. 2 of them are real estate. His assets are around $400,000 for these places, for the province, for the small village of the outskirts of the capital. You see where we are. It's a huge amount of money. We're at the racetrack. While they're letting the bulls out, I encounter the essential element of the important training: music. Drums create an inflammatory mood for both bulls and riders. Wow, now I see. This is how they train here, because it's truly a national sport. Hello. Guys, thank you. It's so cool. Friends, I can see the most important attribute. Tell me what it is. It's settled on the bulls. An accessory that helps to connect 2 bulls together so that they run in pairs. It's an owl, which is about an inch long. It's used to urge the bulls. Friends, finally I see the most interesting. You won't believe it. It's the very platform on which the rider stands. Can you imagine? You have to balance standing on such a small thing. It's covered with velvet-colored, beautiful fabric. At the bottom, it's made of tin, so it can slide on the ground. It's pretty soft. I will watch your training, and if you don't mind, I'll join and train too. This is our fellow. The participants of tomorrow's grand event are gathering to hold the most important final training. Shizad is also wearing a helmet and therefore is preparing for a ride. I see you've become more focused. This is not much time before the main race. I need to get ready. Everyone is in anticipation of the super champion training. These bulls are not easy to harness. They're resistant. Each of them weighs from 350 to 400 kilos and easily accelerates to 70 kilometers per hour. To understand how risky and extreme it is, try to imagine that you have tied a rope to a car. You are driving in such a speed and suddenly you have to jump out of the car. By inertia, you will move forward at the same speed of 70 kilometers per hour. And then everything depends only on physical skills and agility. And he's doing it barefoot. The smallest mistake will lead to the injuries, sprains, fractures. It's very dangerous. Now Shizad is getting up. I'm turning on the record. I want to take a picture. So... Giant power is literally breaking free from the chain. In a matter of seconds, the bulls are getting incredible speed and racing across the field. It remains a riddle for me how Shizad is managing to stay on his feet, but he's directing the bulls exactly to the finish line. The most important is his successful landing from the board at full speed. To be honest, it happened so fast that I couldn't make a good shot. I don't know what's there. He's like a bullet. To say I'm shocked is to say nothing. You're a bullet, a rocket. You're a Pakistan's nuclear warhead. You fly so fast that no one notices. What's the secret? Why did you become the best? It's all thanks to my mom. She prays 5 times a day, and in every prayer she asks Allah to help me in the race. I dedicate all my victories to her. Thank you for such right words, because Mom is really the dearest person, and let as many young people as possible think so. Thank you. Meanwhile, the sun is setting. It means that I will have to test myself in this dangerous sport soon. It's impossible to predict how the race will pass. If the bulls are too nervous and violent, even an experienced rider can stay on the board, not to mention a beginner like me. A bad fall at such a speed means almost a guaranteed injury. Remember, this is how you should stand. Hold the rope firmly with your left hand and drive the bull and direct in the right direction with your right hand. If you start falling, try to fall like this. In the end, you have to jump off and run forward. You're very optimistic. I still have to get to the end and... hop! Is it okay? Great. Prepare the bulls. The bulls don't seem to be delighted with the new rider and have decided to show their character. Be careful, don't come close to the bulls now. It's already obvious that it will not be easy. They are so aggressive. They have been restrained by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 men. Honestly, the jokes are over. I'm putting on the camera. The bulls are too nervous. It may be dangerous for the first time. You can go if you sit, otherwise I won't let you. I'll try to drive like this for the first time, because they say you can get injured. There are no insurance and airbags, only a metal saucer, a pail and a rope. On this simple device, bulls can speed me up to the speed of the car, but I'll have to get out of it on the go. Well, friends, this is a nuclear explosion. They just came out from under me. It's good that I haven't got up. I don't know how they called it. There was been such a thrust. They torn the rope out of my hands. What's that? Are you a Terminator? How do you keep them? Now you understand why this sport is not so easy. Well, my friends, this is sport of a real man. Tomorrow we will see a fantastic show when hundreds of such men, hundreds of bulls, tens of thousands of spectators will gather. And it will be a grand event that takes place only once a year. The main bull race takes place in late autumn, when farmers have already finished harvesting. Today, of course, expensive racing bulls are not used for field work, but the tribute to tradition remained. All respected bull owners bring their best horned cars to the huge track and entrust them to the most experienced riders. We can hear the fireworks. It means that the competition is about to begin. It is clear that it's powerful. There are already more than 1,000 spectators. Look, a giant field, an endless parking, a lot of people. Watching the race is completely free. There are no spectator benches on the huge field. That's why people come here with their own improvised stands, and those who lack seats of the cars line up around the track. It's incredible mess here. My friends, this is a real holiday for these people, where the hormones of joy are just coming from people. Pakistan! I love Pakistan! Pakistan, Pakistan! And believe me, there's dry low, no one drinks here. Everyone is happy because today is a very, very special day. It happens once a year. That's why people are dancing and having fun. Not a gram of alcohol. It's forbidden. They don't sell it. The audience is happy and the first participants are preparing for the super races. I'm trying not to fall under the hooves because we saw how bulls behave. This machine weighs about 300 or 400 kilos. Believe me, it's powerful. More than 1 horsepower. There's 1 bull power, and when there are 2, it's crazy. There is only one way to control this force, very simple one. You can see such a stick with a black flag and a large sharp O. A little longer than a centimeter, it digs into. Does it hurt? How will they run without pain? The animal runs only because of pain. Yes, this is a tradition. Can't you just whip them? No, the bull will not feel it. Guys, you're so happy, smiling. Do you like competitions? Yes, it's a pride of Pakistan. So the main race of the year begins. The participants are ready for the race. Here's the starting line. They're trying to keep the animal. There are 60,000 spectators and more than 200 participants. The whole team of assistants is working at the starting line. It's much more difficult to put a horned car at the right point than to park a racing car. This job is not for children. I have to be very careful, so they can't not hit. First of all, you need to hold and turn correctly to keep them. They're harnessed. The bulls must be held very tight. Hold on tight, don't let go. To fix the bull, you need to push it and put it straight. Actually, everything is ready. The rider has to stand up, hold on tight and try not to fall. Then everything depends not only on the rider but on how the bulls were trained, how they spent those days before the competition, how they were fed, how they were carried off. All these factors give results. And there is an important psychological factor. If someone scares an animal, it will behave differently. That's why they're constantly trying to drive us away. But it's so noisy here that bulls are terrified and run even faster. So let's watch. It has shot like a bullet. Hope, and he's not here. The riders take part in the race not in groups of pairs but one by one. The time is recorded and compared in the end. The one who passed the track faster than the rest is the champion. Participants start one by one. This is a conveyor. Look how it's going. Now is the turn of our friend Shizad to start. His bulls are visibly nervous today, and Shizad himself is very tense. In order not to irritate the animals with our camera, we didn't come closer. After several unsuccessful attempts to tame the naughty Pakistani cars, Shizad decided to replace them. And now he's ready to start. Now Shizad has to endure for the 500 meters and not fall off the metal platform. The speed is impressive, and remember, the only means of protection for the racers is a cloth wound around his head like a turban. There are no brakes here, and the most difficult is to successfully get off the bull, racing at a speed of 70 kilometers per hour. Shizad's race is successful. Now we can only wait for the result and watch the competitors. Look, he's just flown and he has been carried away into the crowd. You see, it often happens. He crashed into the crowd. Fortunately, the spectators are experienced and know they should be very careful and ready to run away at any moment. Unlike Formula 1, the spectators take risks and get not less adrenaline than the racers. It's scary to watch them approaching. It's a crazy speed. We hope that they won't crash into us. Sasha, be ready to run away. Look, they're approaching. They are running into the crowd. People run away. The racer is running and trying to catch his Ferrari. It's a common thing here because at the end of the race, the rider just jumps out of his car. The bulls are rushing. They lost control and handling, and special services stopped them to protect the crowd. You can see now. There's special people who catch bulls because when the race is over, they become uncontrollable. There were serious injuries among the spectators when the bulls crashed. Have you seen them get off the track and everyone hide? This happens a lot. Look what strength and power. Just fantastic. I can't believe it. What these men are doing is madness. I can't explain it. He's standing on a small platform on a board and we can say that it's a bull surfing. The festival is in full swing. Some people are enthusiastically supporting their favorites, others are preparing the bulls for the race, and there are those who are just having fun. It's a celebration of life. The scale is incredible. It's like several football fields, but the most interesting that it's not organized by the state. Local tycoons pay for this race. Only have I compared this to Formula 1. The riders don't use their personal transport, personal bulls here. There's an owner who has many purebred, fattened, specially trained, very powerful bulls, and he hires riders, so-called drivers of their bulls. These guys perform and become champions, and rich Pakistanis have fun this way. Now we'll try to find the most important tycoon of this race, who owns most of the bulls. And here's the car. It's honking. What happens? This is the president of the festival, and men with sticks are going in front of the car, doing like this. He's driving and forming a circle, and people are trying to get closer and closer, but it's dangerous. So they are driving people away with sticks to make a circle. The man who was riding in the jeep on the umbrella is the main organizer. Now we'll try to get acquainted because he's highly respected here. Good afternoon, my name is Dmytro, I'm from Ukraine. The world inside out. May I disturb you a little? Yes, you may, but not for long. Sure, what's your name? Mamad Yashan. Mamad Yashan, and yours? Balra. Guam Sween. Tell me, are you the president of this festival? Yes, and this is my brother and representative. How many years do you organize this race? About 30 years. This is an ancient tradition of the Punjab province. Farmers have lived there for a long time, and they started this sport. My family has been supporting this for generations. How much does it cost? How many people take part? We don't take money from common people. Everyone can come and watch the race for free. Wealthy people who love this sport bear all the costs. It's all for young people. We pass knowledge to new generations. And as long as our land lives, so does this sport. Thank you very much. Good luck. All bulls have run the distance. Fortunately, this year the race has passed without a single injury, and all the riders have crossed the finish line safe and sound. The most important is the next. The judges determine the winner. It's time for the award ceremony. the prizes will be given. We'll find out whether our hero was won or not, what prize he gets. Shizad is quite a wealthy man, therefore the cash prize is not so much important for him as the reputation of the champion. The loss means the end of a long series of victories. Shizad is trying to prevent this. Now they're announcing the first place, and I'm in anticipation. Their first prize goes to Kamran Shizad. My friends, our hero has won. This is another deserved victory for the experienced racer and champion. But regardless of the results, everyone celebrates. Considering that this holiday is elite, it's celebrated in a rich way. My friends, this is a ritual you won't see anywhere else. After the winner is announced, money is being scattered and everyone is trying to catch it. Banknotes are floating in the air. My friends, only in Pakistan, money is given away and scattered to people. I've never seen anything like this. This unique tradition is many years old. Those who win prizes share their victory with the audience, and the main place on the money truck, of course, belongs to Shizad. He's a gold champion, and his bundles of banknotes are the thickest. People are given the bundles of money. Of course, it's incredible, expressive, right? And you won't see this anywhere else. It's really fantastic. It's believed if you catch a banknote of 10 rupees, it's not really much, it will bring you happiness and luck. It's a good sign. So everyone is trying to catch it. People are dancing here and money is flying here. This is magic of Pakistan. Only when the festive chaos subsided and people began to break up, we found our friend champion. Shizad, my best congratulations. It was so cool. May I call you the Pakistani Schumacher now? Yes, you may. I'm very glad that Allah gave me this victory. What will you spend the money on? On the family, of course. Thank you. Good luck. The real hero is going home. People love speed all over the world. Formula One, Dakar, street and drag racing, dozens of rallies and races, including the world's popular horse racing. But in Pakistan, extreme bull racing remains the most popular. For local riders, it's not just sport, but a lifestyle for which they are ready to take risks every day. And the richest people of the region are passionate about investing money not in elite sports car, but in racing bulls. In the next episode, we're going on an incredible mountain expedition to discover secrets and legends of these places. The most mystical expedition of the world inside out. They are the places associated with the mystical country Shangri-La, which hides the ancient secrets of mankind. To the birthplace of the highest mountains on the planet. There's a place under my feet where tectonic plates collided, where supernatural phenomena and ancient mysteries control people's lives. It's so mystical, I could imagine I was in a fairy house. And the strongest shamans predict the future. You see, he fainted. Where only 50 years ago the cruel kings ruled. That man was walled in this column. Where rivers are full of gold. It's a unique land. All the banks are golden. The elders gave the secrets of eternal youth. It's a black stone, it's very rare. It cures all diseases. One of the most fantastic places on planet Earth, and definitely the most beautiful mountains in Pakistan. The World Inside Out with Dmytro camera.